Headstands and handstands look similar. Headstands are easier to hold than handstands, so intuitively it makes sense that they should be amongst other good handstand progressions, right? Right? Well, let's take a look at both of these movements, because while they're both inverted isometric holds, that's about where their similarities end. And beginners who look at these two skills and think, perhaps intuitively, that headstands will eventually lead to handstands may just be wasting their time. In a headstand, we have a massive base of support. The head and the forearms give us this tripod-like stability. In handstands, our fingertips and the heels of our hands have to do this job. And training the neural pathways to recognize when and how to correct in a handstand is something the headstand doesn't give us at all. More to the point is that because the elbows are bent, headstands change the dynamic even further than this because they drastically reduce the center of mass compared to in a handstand. Moving up the chain now, and we have the shoulders. I cannot stress how important the shoulders are in maintaining a handstand. This is to the handstand what the hips are with normal standing, and without conditioning them to support us in our hold, we will never be able to balance a handstand, at least not efficiently. Headstands take the shoulders out of the equation almost entirely, with no need for us to present the level of shoulder flexion required in a handstand. I mean, look at the sheer difference in these two shoulder angles. But for those arguing that it gets us used to being upside down, yeah, I hear that, but I would argue that chest-to-wall handstands and cartwheels do a far better job of achieving this while being more applicable to handstand training. And on the point that headstands are more beginner-friendly, I'd challenge that actually resting your whole weight on your head and neck might not be the best idea for a beginner to do. But please hear what I'm not saying. I am not saying that headstands are useless. Headstands are fun, they have their benefits in their own right, and may even be what got you interested in hand balancing in the first place. But if your goal is to up the ante and get into hand balancing, then there are far better progressions worth your time, and you can check them all out right here.